my loves, if you're new here, my name is Lily. I am an anxious girl who loves to read, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. We are actually starting this video in the kitchen, which is a place we don't often spend time in. At least not with you guys, because I'm most often in my living room when I'm vlogging for you guys. But this is gonna be like a bookish week in my life type vlog because I'm doing some fun things. I am going to my grandparents probably tomorrow, and then Wicked Part 2 premieres on Wednesday, and me and my mother are going to see it on Wednesday, and I am so excited. We rewatched Wicked Part 1 the day before yesterday, and it's so good. Like, I haven't stopped listening to the soundtrack to that movie since it came out, and there are so many songs in part 2 that I'm so excited to hear the way Cynthia and Ariana and Jonathan are going to do them. So like, I'm just so excited to see how some of the things from the musical, how they're going to translate it onto the big screen, and some changes that might be made, some things they might add. I know that there's 2 original songs that are gonna be in it, and I'm like, on one wonderful night we got to hear a sneak peek of both of those original songs, and I have to say I'm the most excited for Cynthia's because just that little snippet, I got goosebumps, so I am so freaking excited. But Vlogmas is coming up, Christmas is coming up. I have my new Christmas mug right here. It's so cute, and I have some hot chocolate still in it. I have been drawing Christmas cards, and I am obsessed with painting these Christmas cards. So like, everyone in my family are gonna be getting a Christmas card from me this year, hand drawn. This was the first one I did. I think it's so cute. This is the one that I'm working on right now. So I'm just gonna sit here, bop along to some music and draw my Christmas cards. And I'm here with another little cup of hot chocolate, as is perfunctory every morning. Is that the word you use? I don't know. I also have Secret Haven because I started it yesterday. I'm like 170 something pages through, and oh my god, I am loving this. I am absolutely obsessed with this series, like obsessed. I love this small town series so much, and this is the last book, and I'm kind of feeling nostalgic for it already, even though it's not over yet, and I just binged it. But just the found family in this, it's one of the best found families I've read. It's just, there's something for everyone because there's so many different tropes throughout the interconnected books. Even though most of the book structures are the same, which makes these later books become a little bit predictable, there's something comforting about that. And it's not necessarily like, even though the plots are good, especially in this one, I'm loving the plot in this one. It's one of my favorite micro tropes in this one, so I am really loving it, and I love that this one's a tiny bit longer than the others, which also makes sense because it's the last book, so like, we need to wrap everything up. It's just the humor, the relationships, the people that make me love this so much. Even though the plots are solid and good, they are becoming a teeny tiny bit copy-pasty, but that's also kind of comforting because I'm not reading these romance books to be shocked by the massive twists and turns. Like, that's not what romance books are for me. Even though romance books like that are good every once in a while, I do love these like well-written, beautiful, deeply emotional and connective stories that are still like, also have that, you know, it's a fun, cozy, comforting time, if that makes sense. It has like a good balance of both, and I love that. I love this so much. I love the romance in this one. Like, the romance for this one has been building over all of the books. From the first book, we got snippets of the romance that would be in this, and not like snippets of the romance, but snippets of the connection between the main characters in this one. And I just love that that's like the emotional connection has been built through all of the other books in these tiny moments, and then it's all coming to a crest in this one. I'm swooning. It's definitely a swoony series, so I will probably be binging this today. Maybe I need to go to a grocery store. We are not going to my grandparents because we slept really poorly and we just don't have the energy for it, so we'll be going to my grandparents later this week because we are going this week. I'm probably just gonna draw a couple of more Christmas cards. I'm loving doing that. It's so much fun. It's time consuming, but it's a lot of fun. So those are my hobbies today, my cozy hobbies: drawing Christmas cards and reading this. I'm on chapter 30, page 250, I think, and oh, this is really good. Like, I'm getting 5-star vibes. It's just the found family within the found family, like the found family with the main characters and what's going on with them, and then the big found family overall. It's just the combination of that is so good, and just the romance, like their love story, oh my god, it's the sweetest thing. And the way the MMC is such a huge caretaker, like he I can't. It's also getting really dark because something from his past is coming up again, and like people are being, and it's dark, and I'm kind of scared because this author doesn't really pull her punches. And I feel like since this is the last book, it's gonna be even darker than the other books have been, but I'm flying through this. It's so good. God, my hair's a mess. And so my, it's so sweet. These aren't like sad tears. They're like not happy tears either. They're just like, it's so cute. They're finally getting a home after everything they've been through. Oh my god. This is gonna tear my little heart apart, I fear. It's so good. I feel like I need a good cry. I've been really like raw lately. I don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm going to get my period, so maybe my hormones are a little out of whack. But it's been a long time since I cried to a book. I don't think I've really had a good cry to a book since like releasing 10. I've like teared up for books, but I haven't like full on cried. And there's just something about a book that makes you cry. It's so good when a book makes you feel so much that it makes you cry. I can't be the only one who thinks that. I'm on chapter 33. Things are definitely escalating, but it's also like, I can't talk about it because it's a spoiler, but just the getting a home that they never thought they'd ever have. And it's just so sweet that it's heartbreaking. Does that make sense? That's how it is, at least. I only have like a little over 100 pages left. And I'm sad. I don't want it to end, but I also can't stop reading. As every time that I vlog a day, I'm starting vlogging later in the evening, or like it's lunchtime. Yeah, it's 1:45. But I've done my makeup, I've showered, done my makeup because we are seeing Wicked tonight. So I thought I'd do a little witchy makeup. I'm also wearing my Witches Will Be Witches shirt as we're going to watch it because it's comfortable and it fits the theme. And I will also be filming for a different YouTube video today, so that's what I'm going to do in a minute once I've done my hair. It still needs to dry. I finished Secret Haven last night and I cried so hard. This was so good. I mean, I can't give it anything but 5 stars. Like, just the found family, the love story, the, you know, the like big family storyline that's been throughout the whole thing, but also the plot in this one was so good. You know how I said before that these books become a little bit copy-paste, but in a comforting way? This one, I did not see it coming at the end. Like, there were two major things that I did not see coming. One of those things, now that I know about them, I know has been foreshadowed throughout like the last 3 books before this one. So that's been planned for a long time, but I did not pick up on it. I did not see it coming. And then the other thing that was just in this book, did not see it coming, and it made me really upset. So it was like the same thing with the first book, where I did not see that coming either. So this author really can trick you and like make a plot twist actually like gasp worthy, but then also some other, like, the structure of the story is similar to all the other books in this series. I do, however, genuinely really want to read her other 2 series that are already out, that 2 of the characters in those 2 series make appearances in this one, because I read the blurb for the 2 first books in those 2 series and I recognized their names. But then a character that showed up in this series for the last like 3 or 4 books, but I think that person was mentioned in the first book already, he gets his own book in 2026, and that one I really want to read because I love that guy. So I will definitely be picking up more Catherine Cowell's books. There's no doubt about it. 5 stars. And that brings us to what we're gonna read next. And I really need to get started on my TBR. I think I want to read a fantasy because I've been reading a lot of romance. And we have 3 other fantasies on my TBR. But there's only one that I'm like, want to read this now. We're gonna pick up this monster of mine. Like, just look at this cover. You can't tell me that you don't want to read this book. He ruined her life, she'll destroy his. Like, if that doesn't make you want to read this, what is wrong with you? She knows the taste of death, he'll stoke her hunger for it. Sarai doesn't know why someone tried to kill her, but she does know that her case was closed without justice. 4 years later, she returns to the scene of the crime with a new face and a new job as a petitor, a prosecutor who can magically detect lies. She is assigned to work with the ice-cold and perennially sadistic Tetrarch, I don't think I pronounced that correctly, the most vicious of the 4 judges who rule the land, and the prime suspect in a string of deaths identical to Sarai's attempted murder. Wicked ready, painted our nails in the Wicked colours, pink and green, and wearing pink and green. Mummy's ready, and here we go to see part 2. It's also snowing, which is both great and sucks, but here we go. Time to try defying gravity. Been in the cellar to bring up the Christmas stuff, and we've been searching every single freaking nook and cranny to find my Christmas blanket. It was in the apartment all along, hidden before, so that we could use it for Christmas. And we've just, I kid you not, spent like an hour down there looking for this. So that was today's workout. Now we're done, and I am probably gonna make something to eat because I am knackered and starving, and then I'm gonna keep painting. I have a video that I need to edit this evening, but that won't take me long. But then I'm gonna read because I started this monster of mine yesterday, and oh my god, it was so good. I was hooked. Like, the first chapter like the first 5 chapters, there was a lot of like information and a lot of new words because they have a different language, and they're like the gods of their world and destruction, all of that, it's all called words that I've never heard before, so that was a bit to learn and get into. But once you're into that, it's so good. Like, it's dark, but it's so good and wicked. I swear my soul left my body when Cynthia Erivo slayed No Good Deed. Like her it's been on repeat in my brain since it happened, and I can't wait for the soundtrack to come out tomorrow. So I'm just, oh, it was so good. There were minor things that I was like, this could have been better, that could have been different, but all in all, a great sequel. I loved it. I did shed a tear or two because it was sad, but it was also so good. But I don't have the energy to keep speaking to you guys any longer. We are gonna put the Christmas stuff up. I also have oranges in the oven because I want to make an orange garland, one of those dried ones. So that's probably also gonna get done today. But yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna go eat something before I faint. I am in comfy mode and not looking gorgeous mode, so just let's leave it. I am filling out my reading journal currently and watching Laura's latest video, which is so cozy, and I'm filling out this monster of mine in the journal because I finished it yesterday, and oh my god, 5 stars. Like, I know that this is the second 5-star in a row, but 5 stars. I can't give it anything else. This had me hooked, like the world building, the plot, the twists and turns, the romance. This man, if you want journeying in a fantasy book, this gives it 1000%. Like the way that they yearn for each other, but especially the way that he yearns for her, and the thing that you find out at the end where it's like, it's heart-wrenching. I did shed a tear when I finished it last night, and I definitely hope, I have no idea if there will be a second book, but this feels like a standalone with series potential. Something sprinkled in at the end that was a bit of a mystery that I can't for the life of me figure out what that was, but it was mentioned twice, and so I feel like that kind of has to be a sequel just because of that. Like, this is definitely, the story is definitely wrapped up, which is why I said standalone with series potential, because this can definitely stand on its own, but there are some things that are, you know, left open, or, you know, showing that there can be a sequel. I actually need to Google this and find out if there's gonna be a sequel, because in that case I will definitely want to read it, because oh my god. And this is the first time I read anything of this author. They can definitely write. They are such an amazing writer, because I was hooked, and I love that feeling. You know that feeling when you get when you start a new fantasy book and you just know that, like, oh, this is gonna hit, this is gonna scratch that spot. Like, oof, this scratched me good. delicious, doesn't it? Good morning. Well, it's not actually morning, it's like lunchtime. I've just made myself a nice cup of hot chocolate because I felt like I needed it. I am not cocky today at all. I mean, it was a long day yesterday. We had a great time. I didn't talk to you guys much, but that was mostly because I haven't seen my grandparents in a while. They've been sick, I've been sick. It's just our timing hasn't matched up. So I just really wanted to, you know, be with them and spend time with them and not just have my camera out all the time. The gingerbread cookies turned out great. They are delicious as always. Then I just came home. We bought Chinese with us on the way home that I had for dinner, and then Mum and I watched a movie, and then I read a couple of chapters in Slapshot before going to sleep. I am 80% through Slapshot and it's fun, it's sweet, it's definitely cute. It's just that the writing, it feels like it doesn't need to be as long as it is. And not just because like there are things happening that didn't need to happen, but because we are getting information that we don't need to get. Like, it's like there's one scene when the FMC orders a Chinese and then she like describes how she eats some fried thing, and then she's like, and then I moved on to the orange chicken and rice and ate all of that, and it's like, I don't need to know in what order our main character ate her food. And I get that she's a chef, but this is not about her cooking. This is not like, it's not necessary. And I feel like that happens quite a lot, where it's like we could have shortened this book down quite a bit. I love that the romance is definitely like they become friends fast and they really get to know each other, and then feelings start to grow alongside like an attraction. And I really like that, because there are far too many romances that I feel are too insta-lovey or insta-attraction-y, and then it just stays that way and it kind of plateaus. I definitely feel like that relationship has like slowly but surely grown, and we get to see that. But it's just like, I get bored with the things that are like too extensively described to a point where it's like, I don't need to know that they wake up every morning. Like, you know, kind of like that. It's not that that's actually like every chapter they wake up. It's not like that, but just that feeling of like, I don't need to know these details. I can gather that from the context, you know. Let me read between the lines a little bit. And sometimes the writing style reads a little bit juvenile for me personally, but I think that's a combination of it being overly described and sometimes the way that the dialogue sounds. But a lot of the other times the dialogue is great, it's fun, it's witty. Everything hurts today because I got my period last night, so I'm basically just gonna be on this couch. I'm gonna finish reading this. Maybe I'm gonna paint a little bit. I have a painting that I'm in the middle of, and then I'm just gonna pick up a new read and start that. So that is literally all we are doing on this Sunday, and how we are wrapping up this vlog.